You're watching Goal Rush Report, your daily dose of football's biggest stories, bold opinions, and unfiltered passion for the beautiful game. Let's dive right in. Alejandro Garnacho, a name that once sent waves of excitement through the Premier League, now finds himself in a tough spot at Chelsea and with his national team. At just 21, Garnacho has already lived a whirlwind footballing journey, from breaking into Manchester United's first team to joining Chelsea in a £40 million move that shocked fans last summer. But as his career has skyrocketed, so too have concerns about his attitude and focus. And that's exactly what Argentina legend Oscar Ruggeri has called out. During a recent appearance on Argentine television, Oscar Ruggeri didn't hold back. He said, "You shouldn't be so full of yourself. You have to come down to earth if you want to be part of Argentina's World Cup squad. Football gives you everything, but it can take it all away if you lose humility." Strong words, and they've sent shockwaves through Argentine media. Ruggeri isn't just anyone. He's a former captain, a World Cup winner, and someone who's seen countless stars rise and fall due to ego and attitude. What he's implying is clear. Garnacho's talent is not in question, but his focus, his mentality, and his humility might be. Let's rewind. Garnacho made his senior debut for Argentina in 2023 and has since earned 8 caps, providing 1 assist. Not bad for a young winger competing with the likes of Angel Di Maria, Nico Gonzalez. And now even players like Alejandro Garnacho himself are battling for space in a talent-packed attack. However, Garnacho hasn't featured for La Albiceleste since November 2024, when he was part of the squad for the FIFA World Cup qualifiers. He wasn't called up in March, June, or September. And now, with the 2026 FIFA World Cup just months away, that absence is becoming worrying. Many believe it's not purely about football. It's about attitude. Reports from Argentina suggest that coach Lionel Scaloni wants only committed and humble players in his camp. Ruggeri's warning could very well echo Scaloni's thinking. Garnacho's club career tells another fascinating chapter. The Argentine winger came through Manchester United's academy, dazzling fans with electric pace and daring dribbles. In 144 senior appearances for United, he notched up 26 goals and 22 assists. Impressive numbers for someone his age, but behind the scenes, tensions were brewing. Reports suggested Garnacho clashed with then manager Ruben Amorim, disagreeing over tactical roles and training discipline. Eventually, that relationship broke down, and Chelsea swooped in with a £40 million transfer, a bold move that was supposed to give Garnacho a fresh start. However, his Stamford Bridge chapter hasn't started smoothly. Since joining the Blues, Garnacho has made just 7 appearances across all competitions, starting 5 of them. His only goals so far came in Chelsea's 2-1 defeat against Sunderland in late October, a match that, while disappointing for the team, gave fans a glimpse of the spark he still possesses. But his inconsistency and off-pitch attitude are still under the microscope. He wasn't even included in the squad for Chelsea's EFL Cup 4th-round clash against Wolves on October 29th, sparking rumors that coach Enzo Maresca might be frustrated with his focus. When asked about Garnacho before the game, Maresca offered a rather cryptic response. He said the young winger was working on his condition, which fans interpreted as more than just physical fitness. Could Maresca be hinting at something deeper, perhaps mental discipline or professionalism? Chelsea under Enzo Maresca are rebuilding. The club is focusing on youth, technical quality, and tactical intelligence. Players like Estevao, Tariq George, and Andre Santos have all stepped up this season, showing maturity and drive that in the recent 4-3 EFL Cup win over Wolves. All 4 Chelsea goals came from young talents: Andre Santos, George, Estevao, and Jamie Gittins. Noticeably, Garnacho wasn't part of the squad. While Chelsea fans celebrated a thrilling win, questions lingered. Where does Garnacho fit in this new generation? And more importantly, is he doing enough to earn his place? Football analysts have pointed out that while Garnacho has all the flair in the world, his decision-making and defensive contribution still need major work. In Maresca's structured system, every player must press, track back, and play as part of a collective unit. Garnacho, often a free spirit, is struggling to adjust. With the 2026 FIFA World Cup on the horizon, Garnacho, faces a crossroads. Argentina's attack is stacked, with stars like Julian Alvarez, Lautaro Martinez, and even young breakout players from the domestic league fighting for a spot. If Garnacho wants to be in that squad, Ruggeri's message couldn't be clearer. Talent alone won't be enough, that he needs humility, discipline, and consistency. Both at club and international level, the Argentina's football culture values humility deeply. From Messi's quiet leadership to Di Maria's work rate, players who stay grounded are the ones who succeed. Ruggeri's advice isn't a personal attack. It's a veteran's reminder that greatness requires not just skill, but character. The good news? He absolutely can. T21. Garnacho's story is still being written. Every young player faces setbacks. Even Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo did. What defines them is how they respond. If Garnacho takes this criticism the right way, if he uses it as fuel to train harder, to stay humble, and to prove himself, he could easily become one of the Premier League's brightest stars again. Chelsea fans want to see that fearless winger who used to take on defenders for fun. Argentina fans want the Garnacho who dreamed of wearing the number 7 for his country. And Ruggeri? He just wants the young man to realize that football can be cruel, but also gives second chances to those who fight for them. So, what do you think? Is Oscar Ruggeri being too harsh, or is he simply speaking the truth? Will Garnacho learn from this wake-up call, or will attitude cost him a spot in Argentina's World Cup squad? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. You're watching Goal Rush Report, where football meets passion, truth, and drama every single day. If you love real football talk, hit like, smash that subscribe button, and turn on the notifications so you never miss a story from the world's greatest game. Until next time, keep your feet on the ground and your eyes on the goal. Soccer ball fire.